So this is the work involved in doing a double pinstripe on top of a double brushed in glaze over the pinstripe. So let me kind of explain to you that in here we got the pinstripe that goes around. It's, in this case, it's an antique and patina type pinstripe. It's not a perfect mechanical line, as I showed the customer Ginny a picture of her door. So once you get this pinstripe in, you have to let it set up for a minute. Then you come and you got to rag on the brushed in antiquing over this pinstripe. Okay, so here we got not just one panel, we got this 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 panel. And then once we're done doing all the pinstriping on these panels, the excess that gets on top of here, we lightly rub off so that it gives it that worn patina look. This is what my hands look like doing this type of work. You give it that, because of the excess that gets all over. So you get that worn in look everywhere. Then guess what? You're done. You're done with this, just this middle part here. Now, as requested by Ginny, she wants the pinstripe here. And then as the picture I showed her, that she said that's how she wants it. After the pinstripe sets up, then you come and do the exact same thing that you did here. You do the brushed in glaze around these ends. And then you have that, but it doesn't end there still. Once you're done doing that, then the backs of the doors, you get the excess, because when you brush this in, you can't leave a perfect line here without getting it over, running over, because, the type of brushed in glazing that she wants. But this is what it looks like. It's an antiquing going over a double pinstripe. When I say double pinstripe, I'm talking about this pinstripe and then these inner pinstripes that go all the way around. And that's what it looks like. And when you do that, this is exactly what I mean about the running over that you get. You get this that we got to fix. You get the paint that bleeds all over, and you gotta fix all this stuff. You could see here that the brushing in overlapped onto the back of the door, and we just can't leave it that way with this type of work. This all has to be cut in perfectly with a sponge brush to make a fine, detailed, definite line that differentiates the backs being perfect from the sides, from the brushed in glaze that she wants over the pinstripe. So we did that. Get some more light in here.
So I wanted to give that to make it okay for brothers to hear.
We have this same door here. As you can see how the back, how it bleeds over and gets everywhere because you're brushing it in with the brush. So then we got to come back after we're done hanging all these doors. Every single door that we do after it's done with this type of glaze, it has to be cleaned up. You can't just give a customer a door with the double brushed in glaze like that, especially over the ends. A door back like that, I mean, that's unprofessional. And, we don't do that type of work. So all these doors have to be treated the same way once they're hung. And to go to show you, it's on all the doors. As you can see here, it's overlapping on the backs of the doors. They got to be brushed in perfectly fine over all of them. As you can see, it goes over there. And some doors are worse than others. But for a double brush pinstripe glaze to go over that. This is the amount of money that I would charge for this type of work. And she did not have 26 doors. She ended up having 36 doors. And then the amount of drawers, and then I still got to do work to the cabinet bases as well, that she added in. So I'm not being unfair about anything. This is a fair price. This is what I charge, and it's just a lot of work, you know, to come and clean up all your excess that comes over once the doors are hung, you know. So I just wanted to give you an idea of the amount of work involved here when you're doing glaze type of work, that it's just not, you know, we're not some simple house painters that come in and just paint walls and ceilings 2 different colors. This is more of an art to get this type of work done for a customer. And it takes forever. It's just, you know, it's a lot of work, and we're still not done. And I just want to get this job done so I can get paid. But now the customer is telling me, after I told her last Wednesday what my price is going to be, today is Monday evening, and she told me that she's not going to pay that price after everything was already completed in her house, and we still have to go back and clean up the work, which, you know, it like I said, it's a lot of work. We got to clean up overspray here and there, dust, whatever they need us to clean up, so that we can make sure she's a happy customer.